Hi.
Oh, we're live. All right, cool. So this is our first time doing this, you guys.
Yay.
We are live.
This is awkward, just so you guys know.
So yeah,
we want to try something different.
Yeah, we want to try something different.
Rather than posting videos that we usually post, like edited videos, we want for our first day of No Spin December.
Yay!
Yeah.
Just to give you like an update of how the No Spin December stuff works.
I don't know. Okay.
Anyways, we can keep going. Like we talked about in our last video, we're trying to do No Spin December.
Yeah.
And the whole concept of that is to kind of control your pockets a little bit.
Yeah.
Very, very high consumerism and commercialism time of the year.
Yeah.
Because of the holidays and stuff like that. And again, soon as Thanksgiving is over, as soon as you put down that fork, wiped off that plate, more than likely you were getting ready for Black Friday, or at least the culture was, everybody, the community, everything's getting ready for Black Friday. So spend money. Yeah. And a lot of people go into debt. A lot of people, use their credit cards and spend a lot of cash. And like before the next year can start, people are broke. Yeah. And it's not cool. It's not. And it's kind of sad. It is kind of sad. It happens for everybody in every community, but we definitely know it happens, and it's very impactful for the Black community. For sure. Yeah. And that could be for a number of reasons. One person might have it like that. Two, maybe you're trying to afford this lifestyle that you can't right now. But like I said before, what's more important is the actual person giving the gifts rather than the actual gifts. Yeah. And so that's why we did that last year. Yes. So we tried it last year, and I don't know, scale on 1 to 10, 10 being good. How do you think it was for you? 1 being like, I hate this. How good was it? I guess how effective it was for you, and I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. Yeah, 10 being the highest. I think it was maybe an 8 for me. Sure. It was hard. It was hardest. It was hard trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. I don't know what's going on. It was hard trying to. It is the morning. It was hard trying to figure out like how I can still do stuff without it being, without it costing money. Yeah. Trying to find new ways to do things. So I guess we should at least go over the rules of No Spin December. Yeah. Okay, so not that you can't spend any money. Right. If you have it like that where you don't have to spend any money, that's wonderful. But there's 2 people here. Hi. But yeah, if you don't want to spend any money, that's fine, right? But the idea is not to spend anything in excess. Right. So what you would do I'm going to offer some tips, right? So things that are important: gas, groceries, medical. Hi, the happiness track. Groceries, gas, medical bills, obligations like other bills, things like that. Sally Mae, if you want to, pay and things like that. Yeah. So those are like the necessities, right? So on the other hand, we have the things that like we budget for like excess. So like going out, going to the movies, entertainment, hang out with friends. Saving up for something like a trip or something like that. I don't know, like whatever is your thing. Buying, especially around this time, Christmas gifts and things like that. Yeah. So essentially, the idea is you're just focusing on the necessities. So groceries, like I said, all the stuff that you need to live. So like you need to eat, you need shelter, you need warmth. It's cold. What is it? The pyramid of stuff that people, whatever you need, and be real with you. What do you really need, right? Yeah. That's what you're going to spend money on. Yeah. On the other hand, the money that you would spend on like the fun things, you would tuck away and you would save it. Yeah. That's essentially the whole idea of No Spin December. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not that you can't have any fun. Yeah. It's just forcing you to be creative. Yeah. Creative with your spending. So and not feel so pressured by this time of year. Yeah. Again, personally, I think the holidays are cool, but I don't like the holidays. I love the holidays. Just because like people get so stressed out. Yeah. about the holidays. Like, again, it's supposed to be about family and friends and stuff like that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice little hierarchy of needs. Thank you so much.
But people get so stressed out over the holidays because they're so worried about, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and then,
enjoying the moment.
Enjoying life and keeping it going and stuff like that. And so, and again, people can also go into debt and other things like that.
It says, please wait, let me try reconnecting.
Okay, there we go.
And we're back.
Yeah, so a lot of people get super stressed out and can put themselves in, financially not good situations during this time of year. Yeah. And it seems very, to me, and this is just my opinion, the holidays a lot of times also seem very artificial. And hey, that's just me. It's just my experience. Because even, for example, like Hallmark Channel, Hallmark will play all of the Hallmark in general. We will play, super happy movies, but definitely Christmas. This is Christmas. It's just like, this isn't real life. This isn't. But anyways.
Even though sometimes you wish you would, because at the end everybody falls in love and they're happy.
And starts snowing and
I know,
whatever. But
magical.
And that's not like, I think everybody's chasing after this ideal when that it's pushed on us. Like an ideal could just be like, oh, we're catching up with our family. Nobody's spending any money, we're just sitting around.
Which is great, because that's the thing that's gonna last. Like the photos you take, the memory in your head, even if it's just like mental photos, right? That stuff is the stuff that's gonna last, that feeling, not the things. And then also, when you think about it, sometimes when you get too many things, you have to think about the maintenance of that thing, the upkeep of that thing, how much money that thing requires. So for example, if you get, I don't know, car, right? I don't know who's gifting cars out here, but maybe people are. Oprah. True. So like, if you get a new car, you have to think about, okay, what kind of gas does that car need? What kind of oil does that car require? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like mileage can I get on it? Like the insurance, depending on where you live, like you really have to think about what something really costs, not just financially, like in the moment. And then also like mentally. If somebody gave me like a fancy car, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't scratch it, I can't crash it. And I think it's like a mental burden. So anyway, just a few rules for no spend December we already went over. So basically, no spending on anything extra. And again, you know what extra is for you. And you can also modify it to fit your thing. Like somebody was talking about, the person who just joined. Somebody was just talking about their grandkids, right? They were saying, we have grandkids, and that's a blessing, and so they're going to expect gifts from their grandparents. So if you want to, gift the people the gifts, then go for it, but again, just try to figure out what excess is to you and don't spend excessively. So just a real quick recap from last year. I think it was cool. I think it was fun. What do you think?
So you said 8.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was difficult, but it was necessary.
I feel like, and I'm sure we would have to go back and like look at our bank statements and stuff and see how they were, but maybe like a 6 or 7.
Hi, Jack Black. Go ahead.
Hi.
Sorry. We're talking about no spend December.
So last year,
giving updates.
And so last year, I would say like a 6 or 7, just because I don't know if we prepared super well. So it's always little stuff that comes up. So for example, we try to budget. We try to budget the best that we can. And there are certain stuff that we don't, sometimes you may not budget that well. So for example, you try to go grocery shopping and plan the things that you're going to have for dinner or the things that you're going to have for lunch. And I feel like sometimes we didn't do it that well. So we ended up going out and buying stuff. So it's like, oh, I'm going to eat this week. And then Thursday rolls around, I was like, oh, I can get something to eat. And so stuff like that. And so not planning too well. And then also, I think it's just human nature. We're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like either let's go to the movies.
Ooh. What's happening to the?
Sorry, guys. Our connection's getting weird.
I don't know. Let us know. Can you guys hear us and stuff? It keeps saying that the connection keeps reconnecting.
I hope it.
I don't know. I think it's working now. But yes, we will answer that. For you, Jack Black. But real quick.
So I think preparing for that.
Oh, okay. He said okay.
I think preparing for that is what's necessary to do, like No Spend December. Because if you don't, it becomes very difficult to keep it going.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
But hopefully this year we'll do it a little bit better.
Yeah.
And just kind of being content with what we have and keeping in mind that, all right, we're not going to spend. So like, let's be a little bit more creative to try to figure out how can we maneuver and not spend a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, just as a side note, we want to do more lives, and so we're probably going to end up doing it in the evening time. But since this week is like really big, we're just trying to do it now.
Just doing a quick one.
But yeah, so some ways that you can prepare for No Spend December. One, budgeting, like we mentioned before. Really calculate how much it costs to maintain your things, to pay the rent, all this other stuff. Set aside the extra. If you've heard of Dave Ramsey, he has this method called like the envelope method. So say for the week you have $50 for groceries, $20 for gas, and it depends on how big or small your family is or what you need. If you have a 2-hour commute, it's gonna be different than a 15-minute. So you take out the gas, you put the gas money in one envelope. Take out the rent, put that for the month, put that in an envelope. You take out money for groceries, and then you put that in another envelope. And so the thing is, you're working with cash, and working with cash feels totally different than swiping. Hi, person who just joined. Then swiping, like, so when you swipe, it's like, oh, magical money. You don't really think about like, oh snap, like I only have $5 in this account. You know what I mean? But spending money with cash makes you more aware of the money you're spending, and it actually makes you spend less. I found, like, I'm like, dang, I only got, when you start breaking that 20, it's like, oh, I actually don't need to spend money on this. You're less likely to spend money.
Cognizant of the money that you're spending, stuff like that.
So I mean, other than that, do you have any like prep things that we can get into, like questions?
I think going back and looking at maybe like the last 3 months of your bank statements. You can actually see the stuff that you spend. Along with the necessities, because a lot of times, depending on the person, we're not fully aware of our financial behaviors. But if you go back and look at your bank, usually I think 3 months is like gives you, and then so that can help you to have an idea of like, right, this is necessity. So now I can look at the things that I need to cut out so that I don't spend there. During this month.
I agree. And also, I guess we can get into that in another video or another live or whatever. But I'm talking about mental health and how important that is for the financial pockets. Because we actually want to do a video explaining how much we've spent. And it's actually a lot more than what we would have. It's actually a lot more than what we would have wanted to spend. So and that was a lot of it was because we were mentally and just emotionally and like relationally not in a good place.
We'll have to go into it.
In depth. But my whole point in saying that is like your mental health really does affect how you spend. I found that when I'm sad, I want to go to Target and I want to walk around and I want to, buy things I don't need. Or if I feel like I want to be, it is. Mental health is key in everything. Absolutely. Like, I feel like I want to like buy things that, would fill a void in me, but honestly, it's not really filling anything. And then next week I'm going to need something else. Or like even being in Target for me, it makes me feel like home. Because like every Target is the same, no matter where you go for the most part. And so I would walk around. And so if I had the self-control to just walk around and not spend anything, that'd be great. But usually I walk out with something. And so that's not good for my pockets. So we would also eat out often. And wanting like comfort foods and things like that because we were sad when we first started RVing. Because I mean, I was sad. I don't know about you.
I mean,
just like leaving family and stuff like that. But it wasn't wise to be spending all that money.
And we'll definitely talk about it.
When your mental health is off, it impacts everything. Yes, same. I like to eat too when I'm stressed. So, so we were going like to Applebee's. We were going to, are you speaking the gospel now? We would go to Applebee's. We would go to like even fast food joints, Burger King, and it's trash. Like it's trash food, right? But it feels good. And then like in turn, trash food makes you feel like trash. So then like you're just repeating this cycle over and over and over again. Like, and so before you know it, those like $5 here, the $4 there, the little trinkets you don't need start adding up.
Where'd my money go?
Where's my money? What happened? Because we weren't purchasing big things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're purchasing a lot of small things, and that stuff adds up. Yeah. And so we fail that to say, like, it's really important to, I think, be, and like, as you all are saying, like, it's really important to be in a good headspace too when it comes to your finances, whether you need to seek counseling, whether you need to make a list of things that actually bring you joy, that's not going to deplete you. Yeah. Hello, everyone. We try not to spend on eating out. But yeah, that's true. That's true. And hi. So when we're in a better headspace, we're more clear, when we're around people we love, when we are doing things that are fulfilling, it's easier to not have to spend that money because you're not.
Definitely. Yeah. And I mean, I think that applies to a lot of stuff. We're gonna do a different video.
Yeah. We really need to go through our finances with y'all.
Yeah. We can talk about a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah. If I could have back 20%. Yeah. Hello. Same.
Yeah, man. That's true. It's true.
Same. I'd be rich too. Yeah. If I could have back 20% of the money I've spent on stress eating out, I'd be rich. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Or just like impulse spending.
Yeah. Like just on dumb stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely going to do another video about that.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to get off soon because we got to get to work.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a question.
Sorry.
About the meal.
I thought about, can you roast a chicken and cook a roast and then plan meals around? You can. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But I think what we were saying before, it's possible to do that. Yeah. But what we were saying before is that we weren't in a good headspace to like, I wasn't anyway. I wasn't in a good headspace to like sit back and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to eat at home. Like, so I struggle with depression sometimes. And honestly, so I was diagnosed with a major depressive disorder. And so there are tools that you can use to like, you know, when you're going through, I guess, an episode, there are tools that you can use to like better, I guess, put your mental space in a better space. Yeah. But I don't think I was really using those tools on the road. I was like, give me everything. Right. So, but yeah, absolutely. Meal prepping is key. Oh yeah. But then you also have to stick to the meal prep. Yeah. Because
that's usually the hard part.
Yeah. Would y'all consider becoming vegans? Vegans. I'm thinking it's more expensive. The veganism is more expensive. But I have thought about being a vegetarian. Yes. Yeah, a lot. But also like meat. And I know so I tried like the Beyond Burgers. Time and patience is vital to meal prep. It really is. Yeah. And it's discipline. Yeah. It's discipline. Discipline sometimes sucks. It's not fun. Yeah. But as far as like the veganism, I think honestly for our pockets right now, it's too much to think about. Like, oh, what has milk in it, what doesn't, and those things tend to be more expensive, we found. So like the Beyond Burgers, I don't know if y'all have ever, do we have some of the thing?
They're frozen.
Okay. But so Beyond Burgers, like they come like 2 patties and it's I think it's made of vegetables. Yeah. But like that is way more expensive than an actual like 4 burgers. So when it comes to making my money last, it's like, oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets tricky. And it depends on your health needs and stuff like that. And you know what you like as well. So it depends.
Since I have started downsizing, we have realized how much we really have wasted. So it has helped to stop spending. Absolutely. Downsizing in our RV, like how much crap we have. Like it's crap. Just unnecessary things we've been holding on to. And yes, I agree. It had like when you have a small space, it's like one, you don't have much space to put things in anyway. So it's like, I don't really need it. You really have to think about where it's going to go. Like we said, everything in an RV has to serve multiple purposes.
Oh yeah. You become very mindful of what's going on.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Asha Jones, hi. Veganism doesn't have to be expensive. We've done it, but it's not fun. Sure. We've done it, but it's not fun. Sure. You can do black bean soup, baked. That's true. A baked potato and a side of veggies. That's true. We were having this discussion with someone, just a side note, and they were talking about how veganism or vegetarianism is like an expensive lifestyle. Yeah. And so if you grew up like poor, even like in our family, like we didn't know we were poor a lot of times, but looking back, it's like, oh, we were struggling, you know? Yeah. A lot of people who struggle, like even around the world, literally have a vegetarian diet. It's just not called that because it's, you know, it's not necessarily healthy either, but it's like, so people who have a mainly like rice diet, that could be considered vegetarianism, or just like meat and veggies, and meat in some places is like a luxury.
Oh yeah.
That's
Meat's
my point.
Expensive.
Meat is expensive.
Good meat.
Yeah, but that is true.
Good meat, and then
maybe that'll be a different challenge. I might do that, Asha Jones. Maybe just like have like a vegan, you know what I'm saying? But not like in the fancy way that people make it. Like really just, Jack Black says, so do you guys prefer RVing full-time or traditional RVing? Ooh.
Like traditional living.
Oh, living.
Yeah.
I can't read. Okay. Do you guys prefer RVing full-time or traditional living? I prefer RV full-timing. I do. There are some things though, while being out, like, so we're at my mom's house right now. You can see behind us. But we've been staying here just in preparation. We're gonna leave actually next week to go head down to Florida. And so it's been nice to be back here and to really just be like still for a moment, to reconsider what we're doing, to refocus, to be working, to be making money. So what I will say is with full-time RVing, there are complications that can come along the way that maybe having a stationary home
home base
doesn't present. Where'd it go?
Which one?
Okay, there's another question that we had, and it said,
you can probably take one more.
Okay, from Jack Black. I thought about RVing full-time since I'm single, but how would I get my mail, etc.? Okay. So for us, sorry.
This isn't our RV. This is
your RV looks really big on. Oh no.
We're inside the house right now.
This is my mom's house.
My mother-in-law's house. No, this is not our RV.
Yeah,
we would be like this.
I know. We would. Would not be this much space. But we came back real quick to help my mom. She had a procedure done on her knee. She needed help. She has stairs in her house. So she couldn't do anything for herself. We also came back here to work and to make money, et cetera, and to regroup. You know, I asked myself, okay, I'll get to that in a second. Did you take? We did take out our microwave. We did. I didn't really want to use it. And
it became storage space.
Oh, thanks, Charlie the Tuna and Jerry Fry. We did take out the microwave. So for me, we have cheated because my mom is stationary. A lot of people do that though. A lot of people just have people either hold their mail for them, and there's also a service that people provide. I'll look. Actually, let me look at it right now. But there's a service that you can use where they'll like either some people have like a PO box or they can like electronically scan your mail in. And you can get an email for that mail. So like you'll get mail and they'll scan it so you can get an email for it. And so, you know, because a lot of things are electronic nowadays, it makes it a lot easier to receive mail while you're on the road.
That, and there's also mail forwarding services. So
that's true.
Sent to like a PO box or to a different address or something like that. So it depends on what you're doing. Like for us, a lot of the mail that we get is usually copies of bills. But we get the bills online too. So it's not like a big rush to get them, and the rest of them. Location
where you receive and securely store your postal mail items. So there are products and services out there for receiving mail and things like that. Also, we have received mail at our RV campsites. There are also places like if you order a package or something, UPS has it like a different location you can pick up the from like a CVS or Rite Aid or something. Amazon now has like lot of, so you can go wherever we are. We actually did this when we were in Albuquerque. Albuquerque.
I think it was Albuquerque.
And we picked up mail from let's see. Is it still one? We'll take like a couple more, just like one more. So you know, I asked myself if that $20 meal will fill my stomach more than eating at home. That's real. And eating at home probably does go longer than the $20 meal.
And no, we are not in Chicago.
Oh no, we're not in Chicago.
So our videos are behind.
We're sorry, guys.
It's just sometimes it takes a while to get it together and stuff like that.
And we've been putting out videos behind one, for safety reasons. Not that we think any of you guys are gonna like.
Yeah, the internet's the internet.
The internet is the internet. But also just to like, give us some space and time so we can record videos where we are, and then opposed to like recording now and then putting it up like right now.
Yeah, and we're also like working.
Yeah, we are working
at the same time. So like
that is true.
Making the videos, but then majority of our time.
Yeah, working on music.
Yeah, working on music, doing voiceover work or any other jobs to like pay bills and stuff like that.
Say, hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and hi. Glad you are home to spend time with mommy. Oh, thank you. So are we. We love it. Cool it is good to be home. So so I think that is.
Yeah, we'll probably have to wrap this.
We'll probably have to wrap this up because we got to get to work. Also, I've been getting a lot of requests from y'all to like show more of our art, so we're hoping to do that. Hopefully, show more music. I saw some of your videos. Keep up. Thank you so much. We definitely will. We appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for coming here midday. We didn't think anybody was gonna be. Thank you. But this has made it amazing. Okay, y'all, stay cool, stay blessed. I'll catch y'all next live. I'll holla. Yay! See you, Jack Black. Sorry. Thank you so much for being here. But we won't take more of your time. Thank you so much. I like how this, so we'll probably do another one probably in the evening time in the future. So
it's more convenient and people looking at it at work.
Yes. Thank you for checking in. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We love you guys. We thank you. And until our next video, we'll see y'all. Bye. Aw. Yes.